The eternal blaze that once gave life to the torch, that once gave him a purpose to fulfill, is now no more. Instead, all we are left with is an ashy baton that is drowning with sorrow and hopelessness. Although he is actually gone, and we will never see that hopeful blaze, it will still exist in all of our gracious hearts. That everlasting torch, at least everlasting in our hearts, has guided us so far into the path of our nation's greatness. There is no way of repaying him other than to let him rest in his peaceful grave. I hope we can understand that bringing glory to our nation cost us a great deal, a great life, but one day we will revive our torch and bring our nation even farther than we anticipated. This disaster was neither his or our fault, but it was the extremist who dared to step in the way of him and our nation. That extremist should be ashamed of his actions, though it was his only way of self-defense, his only way to end what he thought was violence and injustice. That day, January 30th, 1948, was the day that our hearts were injected with misery, because in return, the extremist had only blew out a spark from our souls. Such punishment the extremist brought to Gandhi and us, will return back to him, and that penalty, the penalty of death, will show the extremists the mistake they had made, and for us, the pain we were once filled with, will diminish. Sadly, it is true that he was murdered, but anyone would have known that he would have sacrificed himself to save the society. Although without him, we would be in peril and have no chance of finding freedom. We cannot wait around like useless beings. We must work together to bring back hope to this nation, and we must recollect what it means to be a nation, a country, and not just any country, a free country. The way he protected us, guided us to a new and better home without violence, actions, or thoughts, is something that no one can fully reenact or understand, because it was how he was raised. It is an honor to have had someone so worthy of the praise he had gotten, to have served our country to independence, and through the imperialism of the British countries, and to our freedom.